Adams. How did he do today?
Yeah, better. So, I think he's trending in a positive direction. But, when you do extra work or do the normal work, you kind of want to make sure how you feel the next day.
I guess it's a matter of taking a hit because he took a bad one, and you want to have him take another one, I guess, right?
I can't play football. We're too worried about that. It's going to happen. In fact, you play, you're going to get hit. They'll bring a lot of blitzes on us, so we're prepared for that. Who gives us the best chance to win? And then as a quarterback, you got to be able to get away. You got to be able to get away and move around, those type of things. And we'll have a better idea of that as the week goes on.
Dave, you probably had a chance to digest some of the new rules. Your reaction to some of the new stuff coming in?
2026, 2027. So I'm really trying not to overthink right now anyway. I tell my players to live in the moment. I know they're out there. To me, probably, field stuff and kickers and all these type of things, I think affects them a little bit more. I like our game. I think it's still doing a great job. I love the motions. I love our 3 downs. I like the yard off. I like our kicking rules. I think they've tried to make a compromise on the Rouge, so comfortable with that. The big thing is we can talk it out and we'll have some input, but we still are employees of the league. I work for other people, and whatever they give us, we're going to do the best with it and try to understand how it might affect and change a game flow, a pattern, and hopefully get an advantage. But as far as making policies or changing things, not really in that loop.
But Dave, this is the game you played 4 years and have coached 4 years. Like, how drastic do these changes feel to you?
I'm not sure because it hasn't been implemented. I mean, for me, I guess the major one is the clock. That one, I really started thinking about how many times you're going to be able to change personnel groupings. What happens if you get like a long bomb? When's it going to start? I am a coach that has been frustrated through the years. Sometimes when teams sit on the sideline and wait, and then at the last minute they send in their big guys who then have to check in. And you can see at times a minute 10 seconds running off the clock. And guess what? I love it when I'm ahead, but I hate it when I'm behind. And so, you know what? I don't mind change and trying stuff. One thing I get caution is, like when we move the hashes, when you make too much change, you don't know which one works. I want to make sure we don't get too much change. Another thing I think I can have some input on is, I really don't want to change the last 3 minutes of the half of the game. I don't. I think that's what makes our league cool too. I don't want to see a lot of taking a knee to end halves and games. So the goal will be to keep a lot of the great things about our game. And if the field's a little smaller or, certain things have changed, deal with it and just try to make the best of it.
Who do you think, what position gets impacted the most?
Kicker.
Kicker over quarterback?
No, kicker. Okay. Quarterback's not going to worry too much. To be honest, it's only 5 yards. We play in end zones already that are too short, like with tracks around us. We already play in facilities that don't have full 20-yard end zones. And in Toronto with the soccer stadium, we play in end zones that have different styles of turf. We've always played in some weird conditions and some things. We'll adjust fine. Kicker, though, that's going to be different. And the reason, it's not that it's going to change his job. It's still going to be a 50-yard field goal. It's just going to be from the 35-yard line. So I don't think you'll see the career points go up for field goal kickers. Let's put it that way. I think you will see points drop for field goals and possibly go up for touchdowns.
You can change the special teams as a whole as well with these rules the way they're set up.
Yeah, some. But I don't know. There's always going to be some give and take on it. I don't know exactly personally how anyone can really say it's going to be this way or that way because we don't know. I know they said something about data and this and that. Until you actually see it implemented, you're not sure. And we weren't sure on the hashes. You know what? We weren't sure. The CIS programs did not implement it. In my opinion, it's made our game a lot better. So, sometimes other programs, like minor football and all that, they don't change because stubbornness as well. They don't have to, but I think if it's working, why wouldn't you change?
How many more touchdowns would you have thrown if the posts were in the back when you played?
One, maybe. I mean, listen, it doesn't affect us that much. I've definitely hit it a time or two. Guess what? I might have saved me an interception too. And that happened in our game. Our ball got intercepted. So the thing about that is it's different. It's got its quirks. We use it. Definitely have seen some collisions. Also, though, have, not really. I can't recall a major injury happening either. So remember some heartbreaking throws, that have hit the goalposts. we actually try to coach it up. You know, are you going to throw it through the post? Are you looking for the near upright? As soon as the quarterback looks at the goalpost, so then they're probably in trouble.